to talk about Crazy Go Nuts. These have over 50 5-star reviews on QVC.com. $39.98 for the 6-count, 8-ounce bag assortment, and you get 3 different flavor profiles in this assortment. First off, stop, or not. It's a good thing you're short. We almost had a camera dog. She's completely unaware. But anyway, I digress. So you get 3 different flavor profiles in this. You're going to get 2 each of the oatmeal cookie banana, 2 of the chocolate and oatmeal cookie banana and chocolate. Courtney Carini.
Pause. Banana.
You got it. Comma. Banana. Courtney Carini is the co-creator of Crazy Go Nuts.
Crazy Go Nuts.
So nice to finally get to work with you. Thank you so much. So tell them the great story about how you got started with this.
Well, it's kind of funny. My dad just had a couple of walnut trees in his backyard, and one day he called me up and said, "Hey, I've got 1,000 pounds of walnuts. Do you want to do something with them?" And I thought, okay, well, let's just play in the kitchen a little bit and see what we come up with. And so I came up with these little snacks, and we started farmers markets, and it just kind of exploded.
And it's blown up, literally. So some great things about the snacking quality of walnuts is, first of all, you've got a lot of antioxidants. They're gluten-free, and these flavors are delicious. So walk us through each one of them. We can start with the banana, and I'm going in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So, and I try to keep everything really clean. Remember that these were designed in my kitchen, so this isn't like some big food lab where they're using a bunch of chemicals and flavorings. This is real bananas. So when I say banana flavor, I mean it's just actual bananas and a little bit of sugar, and that's really it. So there's no weird flavorings. Yeah. It is crazy. It's crazy, but it's still
bananas.
Stop monkeying around.
Wait, I want to try one of these. They look so good.
Yeah, so it's very simple, and it's a very earthy banana bread flavor. So it's not that hit you over the head candy.
First of all,
flavor.
if you love walnuts, this is going to be something that's going to rock your world, because the walnut texture is something that we use in so many things. If you think about how you cook, whenever you add a nut to it, it changes the texture. It adds that wonderful kind of chew that you want, but the chew is not break your teeth chew. It's
it's not taken away.
It's not taken away. So that's first. Okay, let's go into the next one.
Right, so this is chocolate espresso, and it's just made with a simple, very simple cocoa powder and actual espresso, so we'll give you a little bit of a boost there.
A little espresso.
Yeah, and then a little bit of sugar.
Look at the
and
size
it's a responsible amount of sugar.
Look at the size of the walnuts that we're talking about here. It's also one of the bigger nuts that you'll see in nature, so you get a lot of meat with each one. Oops, let me grab that.
Yeah, and a lot of meat means a lot of omega-3s. Now, walnuts are popular because of their omega-3s. Really, really good for you. Lots of anti-inflammatory benefits. Tons of antioxidants.
Delicious. Isn't that good?
And it's like just like the hint of the chocolate and the hint of the espresso. Like, it's not overpowering.
There's no sweeteners added or anything like that to it.
Right, well, there's a little bit of sugar, but that's it. Yeah, it's a very, very clean ingredient list.
Okay.
So this one is very close to my heart, and that is because I love oatmeal cookies in general, but I can't justify having a whole batch of oatmeal cookies in my kitchen because they will get eaten and I will regret it. So I took out all the butter and I took out all the flour, and I just turned my walnuts into little oatmeal cookies. And so now I can have oatmeal cookies whenever I want.
So
that does taste
and
just
feel
like
good
an
about
oatmeal
it.
cookie. The cinnamon.
Let me tell you something.
And it's a little crispier.
Courtney, my husband eats very healthy. He's a very clean eater. He eats a big bowl of oatmeal every morning with walnuts, a little brown sugar, usually some kind of berry, like a blueberry or something like that.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of Greek yogurt. That's his breakfast every single day.
Yeah.
This would be a great addition. He could do this.
Totally.
Because they have each such individual flavors, and the profile of flavors, they're delicious.
Yeah, and if you can see, we have a nice little parfait here. A lot of people use them in their yogurt in the morning. I always say the sweet flavors that we have are the best in the morning and in the evening, so at breakfast or dessert. You can stick them in your smoothies. Sorry to interrupt.
Can you cook with these?
Absolutely. So you can stick them in your pancakes and your waffles.
Oh my
Any
gosh.
way that you used
Yeah.
Walnuts before. I know everybody has 1,000 ways that they use walnuts.
It's funny, like my mom
You can
makes
still do that.
baklava, and I can only imagine
my gosh.
the
Yes.
chocolate espresso in the baklava, or even this one, the cinnamon, because the oatmeal, because it has that cinnamon in it. So
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
whether you're cooking with these or just eating them on their own, like it's easy to just eat them like this and be really satisfying.
Yeah,
Right.
And nuts do have such a great crunch and texture.
And
Absolutely.
omega-3s.
And omega-3s, yeah.
Right,
That's
and if
good
you'll
stuff.
look, we actually have a crumb
Wow.
crust that's made
Ooh.
with just crushed up
Oh my
chocolate
gosh,
espresso
look at
nuts. You can just use it as a crumb crust. You don't have to add butter. You don't have to add anything. It has all those oils.
And for
in it,
folks
so.
that are gluten-free like my sister Kathy,
Yeah, that would
that's
be
a great
perfect.
alternative to
Absolutely.
a crust. So use them for recipes or use them just as snacks. You get 2 of each of these flavors. So we have the 2 of the oatmeal cookie, 2 of the banana, and 2 of the chocolate espressos.
You get all 6?
You get all 6.
It's like,
Oh, wow.
All 6.
That's great.
That's a
yeah,
lot of
they're
good
half
snacking.
pound each.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Go nuts!
It's bananas.
Thank you so much. It was
Thank
nice
you.
to meet
Yes.
you.
Courtney,
Work
you're
with you finally.
fantastic. Thank you
you.
so much. So nice to work with you.
All right, so speaking of crazy, and go nuts, or gone nuts, I should say.
Dan.
But Dan Wheeler is back. Hello,
my friend.
dude. What's
I
up?
love you. So good to see you.
My dance partner.
Yes, we always